stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see last season's national champions, the UTEP Miners, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. To throw. It's St. Clair. First play taken, a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Heaves the ball deep down that right side. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now. Touchdown, Cowboys, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Snap movement, back in motion. With the catch, it's Mitchell. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The completion makes it second and short. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield, it puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
So Wyoming's offense gets back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wyoming.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Breaks into open space. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the Miners will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Miners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking for a man. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Now it's second down here. Trying to find some room. It's Mitchell.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Miners will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Miners. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff in a single back formation. First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff again. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The lead here. We've reached the end of this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. UTEP's offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
We'll hand it off. He's got room to run. And the defense brings him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable third and short.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. The Niners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. A quick juke to get free. Touchdown, UTEP. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So Wyoming's offense cuts back out onto the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Tight end goes in motion. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Movement here from the tight end. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The receiver grabs it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Lawson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. On first down, it's play action. Now rolling out to his left. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Still no answer for this offense. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Finds his man. It's Becker. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get in the field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. The ball is caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Ferguson. With his second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Miners come to the line in a hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Miners.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
On a dramatic in the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. The first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Wyoming 28, UTEP 21.
Kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
They'll try the right here. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, UTEP.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense comes back out onto the field. To throw, it's St. Clair. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch, it's Harris. Stopped at the 36, that's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Chris, you don't see this very often. Third down in inches, and they decide to throw the football. I mean, they had inches to go, but instead, they throw the ball. And it cost them some big yards, and now it's fourth down.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Inside the 45. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
How about that, Chris? Fourth down and 1. You're expecting carnage at the line of scrimmage with a bunch of bodies, and instead, this back's able to bust through there and pick up huge yards.
After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the defense wraps him up. The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Give it to the big fullback here. And the fullback going nowhere. Like they stop him for a loss.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Defense looking for a stop on third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they jump on top here in the second half. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Wyoming has the lead here. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Dropping back. It's Nelson. Makes the grab. It's Becker. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the important point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Makes the grab. It's Lawson.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Second down after that short completion. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
The Miners' offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Mitchell. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Looking to scramble. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Miners getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Touchdown, UTEP. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Catch made over the middle.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The shotgun run. Been a decent game there before the defense brings him down. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? The junior able to bring him down quickly. Down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Catch made on the right side. Takes a good shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. Touchdown, Wyoming. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for two to potentially take the lead? Now the try for the two-point conversion.
I'll off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Well, they're not showing onside kick here. Surprising. No timeouts left, trailing in the final couple minutes. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this isn't